Congratulations on your admission to Rutgers and welcome. We are excited to have you and we thank you for your interest in the Edward J. Bloustein School of Planning and Public Policy. My name is Christina Ragone and I am one of the undergraduate counselors at the Bloustein School. I hope to present some great information about our programs for you and I look forward to you joining Rutgers in the fall. This is an introduction to our undergraduate student services staff at the Bloustein School. As I mentioned, my name is Christina Ragone and I am one of the undergraduate counselors / coordinators of undergraduate student services. You can see my picture on the bottom right of the slide. I typically advise our joint degree students with last names starting with M through Z and all of our EJB military affiliated students. Our other two student counselors are Natasha Huff and Allie Nesser. Natasha is currently working with our joint degree students with last names starting with A through L and all of our EJB student athletes. Allie is brand new to our office and will be working with the population of these students as well, once trained and ready to go. Christina Torian is our Associate Director of Undergraduate Student Services. She currently advises our EJB direct admit students and handles various administrative duties related to undergraduate advising at EJB. Mrs. Torian can be seen in the bottom left picture. Dr. Mark Weiner is our Executive Director of Undergraduate Programs and can be seen in the top right picture. We like to point out that Dr. Weiner handles anything related to decisions regarding curriculum and courses and issues relating to faculty. Any issues that come up are discussed with Dr. Weiner via your undergraduate counselor. Mr. Steve Weston is our Assistant Dean of Student and Academic Services and can be seen in the top left picture. He oversees the undergraduate services and therefore us as the undergraduate counselors. We point out Dean Weston to mention that in SAS or SIBS, your advisor may be considered an assistant dean. However, in Bloustein, our assistant dean oversees our advisors, so you would contact your advisor or counselor if you have issues regarding your Bloustein major or courses. We have 5 undergraduate majors within the Bloustein School. You can find more information about the majors by clicking the link in the title of this slide. Our majors are Health Administration, Planning and Public Policy, Public Health, Public Policy, and Urban Planning and Design. All of our undergraduate programs grant Bachelor of Science or BS degrees with the exception of Planning and Public Policy, which grants a Bachelor of Arts or BA degree. We offer 8 minors within the Bloustein School. 5 of those are of the same name of our 5 majors. The other 3 minors available to students are Medical Ethics and Health Policy, Public Administration and Management, and Urban Studies. Students can declare minors through their primary school and requirements for each minor can be found through the links provided. Health Administration is the first major we'll discuss today. Health Administration is typically referred to as business with a heart because it attracts students who want to be involved in the business side of healthcare but don't want to deal with the cutthroat side of business. Health Administration combines policy, business, and science into managing the human and fiscal resources needed to deliver effective healthcare services. Career choices are both exciting and broadly ranging, including hospital administration, long-term care management, consulting firms, managed care organizations, hospices, home health organizations, pharmaceuticals, insurance, medical group practices, marketing, and more. The major in health administration provides students with the skills, competencies, and relationships to become highly effective supervisors and managers. Graduates of this program will have secured competencies in general management, a strong and effective set of communication skills, an understanding of the importance of ethical business conduct, as well as participation in an intense professional internship. You can learn more about the Health Administration major by clicking the title link of the slide. These are the curriculum requirements for the Health Administration major. As you can see, it requires completion of 55 to 56 credits, depending on which statistics course you take. Due to this, SAS considers this major to be credit intensive, which means students don't need to pursue a second major or minor to complete their degree. Students must earn grades of C or better in all major courses, including the prerequisites, for them to count. The current prerequisite for the Health Administration major is expository writing. Students declaring the major after the fall 2020 semester, which could include most of you, will also need to complete statistics to be eligible to declare the Health Administration major. The next major we will discuss is the Public Health major. This is our largest and most popular major. Public health is community health, and their motto is prevention, promotion, and protection. So public health professionals look at entire communities and work to help them prevent unhealthy situations and behaviors, promote healthy behaviors and practices, and protect them from unsafe situations. The current situation we are all living in right now is a large public health situation where they are working to prevent the spread of the virus among communities, promoting ways to stay safe and healthy, and trying to protect those communities who have not yet been infected. The major in public health prepares students for a wide variety of career paths in population health and disease prevention. It prepares students for graduate education in public health or for entry-level positions in private or public healthcare organizations. Public health professionals work in a wide range of services, including infectious disease control, health problems of children, older adults, and the medically underserved, chronic disease management, health monitoring and surveillance, environmental and occupational health and safety, and emergency preparedness. You can learn more about the public health major by clicking the title link of the slide. These are the curriculum requirements for the public health major. As you can see, it requires completion of 46 credits. Due to this, SAS and SEBS both consider this major to be credit intensive, which means students don't need to pursue a second major or minor to complete their degree. Students must earn grades of C or better in all major courses, including the prerequisites, for them to count. Additionally, this is the only major in the Bloustein School available to SEBS students. The current prerequisites for the public health major are expository writing, basic statistics, a human biology course, and a chemistry course. The next major we will discuss is the public policy major. The major in public policy prepares students for entry-level jobs in government, politics, and public affairs within the public, nonprofit, or private sectors, or for graduate education in law, politics, public administration, public affairs, and public policy. This major introduces students to the use of analytical techniques to better understand public problems and evaluate alternative solutions to those problems. Examples of such problems include income inequality, the cost of healthcare, climate change, and the lack of an immigration policy. You can learn more about the public policy major by clicking the title link of this slide. These are the curriculum requirements for the public policy major. As you can see, it requires completion of 43 credits. Due to this, SAS considers this major to be credit intensive, which means students don't need to pursue a second major or minor to complete their degree. Students must earn grades of C or better in all major courses, including prerequisites, for them to count. The current prerequisites for the public policy major are expository writing, basic statistics, microeconomics, and American government. The three majors we just looked at, health administration, public health, and public policy, all require the completion of a sequence of 3 courses that includes a 6-credit internship requirement. Students must take research methods, which teaches them how to do research in their field. This course is a pre- or co-requisite for a leadership seminar, which is a professional development course. Both of these courses are prerequisites for the professional practice internship, which is a 6-credit course and 225-hour internship experience. To take any of these courses, students must be declared in one of these majors, and they require special permission numbers to enroll. These courses, and especially the internship requirement, are essential in preparing students for jobs post-graduation. The next major we will discuss is urban planning and design. This major combines the areas of urban design and urban planning to provide students with a sharper focus on city design, community development, GIS and graphic communication, and planning practices. The urban planning and design major prepares students for professional urban planning positions in public and private sectors, as well as graduate education in areas such as city and regional planning. You can learn more about the UPD major by clicking the title link of this slide. These are the curriculum requirements for the urban planning and design major. As you can see, it requires completion of 54 credits. Due to this, SAS considers this major to be credit intensive, which means students don't need to pursue a second major or minor to complete their degree. Students must earn grades of C or better in all major courses, including prerequisites, for them to count. The current prerequisites for the UPD major are expository writing and basic statistics. This major is very sequenced, so it is best to declare the major as early as possible and meet with an advisor early to create a plan for completion. This major, which is different from the last 3 we looked at, does not require an internship course or experience. Instead, it has its own research-based course called Methods of Planning Analysis, and the major culminates in 2 planning and design studios. In these studios, students work with a real client project, which gives them real-life experience and a portfolio when they finish. Last year, students worked with the City of Red Bank, New Jersey, to redesign their downtown area, and one of the projects was actually selected for use by the city. The last Bloustein major is Planning and Public Policy. As stated earlier, this program is the only one that grants a Bachelor of Arts or BA degree in the Bloustein School. Planning and public policy combines the two fields of public policy and urban planning to promote safer, healthier, and more prosperous communities for their present residents and future generations. This major prepares students for entry-level jobs in the public and private sectors, as well as graduate education. You can learn more about the Planning and Public Policy major by clicking the title link of this slide. These are the curriculum requirements for the Planning and Public Policy major. As you can see, it requires completion of 37 credits. Due to this, SAS does not consider this major to be credit intensive, which means students do need to pursue a second major or minor to complete their degree if they are SAS students. Students must earn grades of C or better in all major courses, including prerequisites for them to count. The current prerequisites for the Planning and Public Policy major are expository writing, basic statistics, and microeconomics. This major is very flexible in that there are 7 major electives required. This allows students to build their major a little. If you like more of the policy side of things, you can take more policy-related major electives. Or if you like the planning side more, you can take more of the planning-related major electives. This major does require an internship course and experience, but is only 3 credits, which requires less hours. Students still take the research methods course before their internship, but they don't take the leadership seminar course. This major does require a senior seminar course, which includes writing a thesis. We offer 7 certificate programs through the Bloustein School. You can find information about the certificates using the links included. 3 of the certificates focus more on the planning and public policy area, and 4 of the certificates are related to public health. These certificates are open to all Rutgers students, with the exception of public health management, which is only open to public health majors. Students in the School of Arts and Sciences, or SAS, can major in any Bloustein School major as a joint degree student. Students in the School of Environmental and Biological Sciences, or SEBS, can major in public health through the Bloustein School as a joint degree student. SAS or SEBS remains your primary school, while Bloustein is your major school. All students who want to pursue a major within the Bloustein School must apply for their major. Joint degree students would apply via the joint degree application on the Bloustein website. In order for joint degree students to be eligible for a Bloustein School major, they must have a minimum of a 2.0 cumulative Rutgers GPA and have all prerequisites for their major of choice completed with grades of C or better. Once these things are completed, students are eligible to submit their joint degree application. If a student is enrolled in another school at Rutgers and wants to transfer directly to the Bloustein School, they can apply to the Bloustein School through school-to-school transfer. This option is not available to SAS students, as they can pursue any Bloustein major as SAS students. Students coming from the School of Nursing or the School of Engineering, SEB students who want to major in one of our majors other than public health, or students at any other unit at Rutgers can transfer directly to the Bloustein School as a school-to-school transfer. These students apply to the Bloustein School through the Office of Admissions school-to-school transfer application. Students must have a minimum 2.5 GPA, 2.5 cumulative GPA, 30 earned credits, and all of the prerequisites for their desired major completed with grades of C or better. The deadline to apply to the Bloustein School as a school-to-school transfer for fall 2020 is July 1st, 2020. If a student is enrolled or was enrolled at an institution outside of Rutgers, they can apply directly to the Bloustein School as an external transfer. These students apply to the Bloustein School through the Office of Admissions external transfer application. Students must have a minimum of 2.5 cumulative GPA, 30 earned credits, and all of the prerequisites for their desired major completed with grades of C or better. The deadline to apply to the Bloustein School as an external transfer for fall 2020 is June 1st, 2020. With having joint degree and direct admit students, sometimes there is confusion around which general education or core requirements students are supposed to complete. Students should follow the general education requirements for their primary school. If you are admitted to Bloustein as a direct admit student, whether school-to-school or external, you would follow the Bloustein general education requirements. If you are a joint degree student from SAS or SEBS, then SAS or SEBS is your primary school and you would follow their general education requirements. We offer two 3-1-1 master's programs at the Bloustein School. You can find information about both through the links provided. Students can pursue the bachelor's, master's degree in City and Regional Planning, or MCRP, or students can pursue the bachelor's, master's in Public Policy, or MPP. These programs are open to all Rutgers undergraduate students. Students must have a cumulative GPA of 3.5 for the MPP and 3.0 for the MCRP. They would take the GRE in the fall of their junior year and apply by February 1st of their junior year. In a 3-1-1 program, students focus on taking most of their undergraduate coursework in their first 3 years. The fourth year, students take the rest of their undergraduate requirements with some of their graduate requirements. And the fifth year, they complete the rest of their graduate coursework. The School of Public Health at Rutgers, which is separate from the Bloustein School, offers an accelerated Bachelor's Master's of Public Health program. The program is not a structured 3-1-1 program, but allows students to get a head start on their Master of Public Health. The level of acceleration of the program is determined by when the student begins the program and how many graduate courses they are able to complete as an undergraduate. This program is open to all undergraduate Rutgers students, and the GRE is waived for this program. Interested students must have a cumulative GPA of 3.2 or higher, have completed between 60 to 90 credits, and have a grade of at least a B in college algebra or higher. You can find more information about this program through the link provided. Rutgers is a large university with lots of opportunities to learn and connect, including student services offices. If you pursue one of our majors, the undergraduate counselors at the Bloustein School are a resource to help advise you on your major curriculum, planning your schedule through graduation, and other issues related to our majors. Your primary school, which for direct admit students is Bloustein and for joint degree students is SAS or SIBS, will advise you on general education or core requirements, graduation, degree credits, and more. The Bloustein faculty are a great resource to utilize in discussing career opportunities in your field, job opportunities, graduate school options, or discussing post-graduation plans. Additionally, Rutgers has an excellent career exploration and success center, which provides guidance in those areas as well. Some of our students are on secondary paths to pursue a health profession, such as medical school, nursing school, etc. The Health Professions Office at Rutgers is a great resource to help students discuss those paths, including the requirements for the different areas, and can help students make their plan. There are many more resources around campus that are here to help students, so we encourage you to utilize as many as you can. We're all here to help you. This is a list of some other resources you can explore related to our majors. The first link is to the Bloustein School website. You should definitely take a look around on there, as there is a lot of helpful and important information on the website. You can also explore the other links to help you get ideas about what you can do with our majors. This is our contact information. Emailing us at undergrad@ejb.rutgers.edu is the best way to reach us. Be sure to always include your first and last name and your RUID in all of your emails. Also, please check out our website for lots of information and to answer some of the questions you might have. We have a lot of helpful information on the website, so definitely check it out. This is a picture of our building, which is located in downtown New Brunswick on the corner of Livingston Avenue and New Street. Students can meet with advisors in our building, but we do meet by appointment, so send us an email if you'd like to set up an appointment. Again, we want to congratulate you and welcome you to Rutgers. We hope to see you in the fall, and let us know if you have any questions. Thanks.